Drinking a little alcohol may not affect your health. But when you regularly drink alcohol and become drunk, that behavior is extremely harmful. Alcohol is not only harmful to mental health, but it is the cause of a series of digestive diseases, cardiovascular diseases, cirrhosis, diabetes, and even cancer. Alcohol can negatively affect the nervous system and brain. When drinking alcohol, it is difficult for the body to maintain balance and alertness. That is the cause of a series of traffic accidents and disrupts public order. And the cases in this video are all caused by the harmful effects of alcohol. We call these people when drunk people resist the cops. The first case is the case of a woman named Christina Cabot. She is the wife of former La Crosse mayor, Tim Cabot, who retired after 2 terms.
They don't like you, you're black. I said, what do you mean? A husband's the mayor, and I've been kicked out of a bar already tonight, and you're not because you're black here. This is the racist part. I said, I've been coming to La Crosse. That bitch is crazy.
On August 11, 2021, La Crosse police was dispatched to a downtown bar for trouble with a party. Earlier that day, police were dispatched to a different bar and made contact with Cabot, also heavily intoxicated during the incident, and refused to leave the bar until police were called. Cabot was arrested after a confrontation with a van driver during a Black Lives Matter demonstration downtown. When police arrived, Cabot advised that she, again, was unaware, just as the earlier called.
Who's this guy?
What happened to you?
This town is going to shut Tim and I down everywhere we go because of what happened to me. Because the police department said that I did something wrong. All these white fucking motherfuckers would think that I did something wrong.
Okay.
Even though the police department dropped all the charges. Even though the police department continued to investigate me when they had no right.
So what does that have to do with tonight's
Nothing.
actions?
I don't even know who called the police on me.
A few people
You should go ask them.
So they've already told me. They
What
said
did
that
they
you
say?
were pushing people and touching people and trying to push people off their stools and acting disorderly. So
Well, you go ahead and believe them. This is the guy right here. Let's go talk to him. Come on.
no, we're not.
Hey, tell him what you think about me.
She thought that these witnesses were deliberately framing her, but in reality, she was heavily intoxicated at the time, so she couldn't remember who she met or what she did. A man said that he encouraged Cabot several times to leave the bar as she was not listening to the owners when asked to leave.
And they tried to run at me, but I fell. But then got back up. She never touched me, I never touched her, but she was verbally abusive. Why was I encouraging you to listen to what the bar owner's instructions were to get the hell out of the bar? I encourage you to listen to that as she said for you to encourage me. Tell you that the bar owner was trying to get her out of the bar because she was overly intoxicated and they didn't want her in there anymore. She wasn't listening. She started fights with people and then she was being aggressive with people. I was in there the entire time. Horrible. And then she sat down in the middle of the bar and acted like a child. And when she was acting like a child, when the bar owner was yelling at her, I was like, yeah, just get up and get the fuck out.
To prove her normalcy and non-disruptive behavior at the bar, she hired a man to speak well on her behalf.
I just like to put in a good word for that lady right there. She's an okay lady.
She's okay?
Yeah, she's an okay lady.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Due to her behavior rapidly escalating throughout the night in the prior call, officers made the decision to place Cabot under arrest for disorderly conduct.
Do you think I deserve to be arrested right now?
What you be charged with?
I don't know. What am I being charged
You've
with?
been arrested for disorderly conduct.
As officers attempted to place her in handcuffs, she attempted to pull away several times. When they walked her to the car, Cabot was not cooperative and voluntarily gave up control of her legs.
No!
Please walk.
No! Why? You're not going to carry me. You're going to drag me like you
No,
just
we
did.
didn't drag you, ma'am.
That hurt.
Carry you. You were being cooperative.
After everything you guys have already done.
Christy, can you please sit in there?
No.
We're trying to be decent,
No, I
please.
can't. You're not being decent. Nothing.
Okay, ma'am.
When Cabot was delivered to the jail staff, she resisted them. She also refused to take an alcohol test and asked to be immediately released.
You guys are really hurting me. What are you doing? Violent.
Cabot was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. At 8 p.m. on February 21, 2022, a report was made to the police regarding a drunk driver. Immediately, they checked a Tesla on North Bahama Drive when they noticed suspicious signs. However, before the police could approach the vehicle, the driver hit the gas and fled.
Hey! Hey! Teslas just took off.
Dispatchers were told she nearly hit a palm tree, then put the car in reverse, almost hitting 2 pedestrians. After a chase, the vehicle finally stopped at an intersection with a stop sign. The driver's behavior was peculiar. She seemed deliberately oblivious when questioned by the police about fleeing upon seeing them.
Turn off the vehicle! Hands out of the window! Why are you running from me? Why are you running?
If you were a normal person, when facing the police, would you obey commands or act provocatively like this girl? When the police instructed the driver to stay in the car, she deliberately stepped out, showing not only non-cooperation but also extremely defiant attitude.
Don't get out of the... Stay in the fucking vehicle right now. Just stay there for now. Both hands, stay in the fucking vehicle.
No, honestly, why?
511, she's getting out.
What is all this?
The suspect stubbornly refused to cooperate, showing a defiant attitude, so the police had to resort to using a stun gun to subdue her. When the police requested her to step closer for inspection, she immediately retreated into the car.
Come here. Stand in front of my fucking patrol vehicle right now. Right now. Ma'am.
Sorry, what are you accusing me of?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
you need to come over here right now.
Why?
Because I'm telling you to. You're running from me.
I did not. I'm right here.
Yeah. Now you are. You need to get over here right now.
For what?
Turn around.
For what?
511, she's refusing to comply. Hey!
Nah.
Get out of the vehicle.
You got me fucked up, bro. I own this.
Actively resisting. Get out of the fucking...
After the police repeatedly knocking on her car window, Bloodworth drove off again.
She's taking off!
Police quickly got into patrol cars and pursued her.
.5011, I'm in pursuit again. 5011, we're taking a left, a right on Jamaican Street, taking a left on North Bahama Drive.
Realizing the escape was futile, she stopped again,
We're stopped again.
this time incessantly calling her father for help and vehemently resisting the police.
Turn off the vehicle! Sheriff's office!
Dude, I don't know. The police just stopped me over. Oh my god, Dad! They're arresting
Stop
me!
resisting!
No, dude! What are you doing?
Don't fucking resist.
What are you doing, dude? You didn't even know me! Dad, they're arresting me!
Stop resisting!
Dad! Dad!
Get on your...
Dad! They have me on the floor! Dad! Dad! I don't know what I did! What am I doing? Why are you doing this?
One detained.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why? Why? My dad's in the car. Why are you doing this?
Okay, let go of your phone.
No, I'm not. My dad is on the phone. And he's...
Hey!
Hey!
You are not gonna kick me. This is not okay. Get your leg over here and turn over. Affirm, she's actively fighting still.
Even when handcuffed, she demanded the police to call her father.
We're just out
Can
here.
I call my father?
No,
Call my father.
I'm not calling your dad.
However, being 24 years old, she was denied this request as she was considered an adult.
We don't need to call your dad.
She was very agitated and panicked. Even though the police had informed her 3 times of her violations, this girl still refused to admit them.
What happened? What?
No, this is what happens when you flee and then you kick me.
I didn't flee and I didn't kick you.
So those lights and sirens mean nothing? How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, 24, we don't need to call your dad.
Yeah, you're right. And you're not gonna take me in either. What did I do?
You ran from me.
You ran. That's one. 2,
Ran from what?
him.
You could have killed someone.
Yes, you
Yeah, I could have killed you too, but you're alive, right?
Alright, you wanna put her in?
You need to notify him.
I don't need to notify anyone. You're an adult.
Yeah, because who are you?
He's the police.
I didn't know that. I'm not under the
Ma'am,
influence.
listen to me.
Why? Why
What do you want to do?
this?
And what do you need me to do?
We got fleeing, eluding, reckless driving. I want to do a DUI investigation.
Yeah, you're not here.
Running from the police, resisting law enforcement, yet, she still felt shocked when she was caught, thinking she did nothing wrong. With these symptoms, she was undoubtedly impaired, the result of alcohol, an effect we couldn't predict. Perhaps she knew she had been drinking before the incident occurred, so she refused the sobriety test.
Are you going to do field sobriety exercises?
What?
Are you going to do field sobriety exercises to determine if you were under the influence or not?
I'm not under
Ma'am.
the
You're not taking
influence.
She kept mentioning her father's name and demanded the police to call him. It seems her father holds some authority.
No, you're not gonna. Let me talk to my father.
You're not talking to anyone right now.
No.
We're just out
Can
here.
I call my father?
No.
He owns the island.
Duck Key, the island that Bloodworth claimed her father owns, is a small secluded island and an unincorporated community in Monroe County, Florida in the Middle Florida Keys with a population of around 750. Sure enough, shortly after, her father arrived at the scene. However, as stated, she was 24 years old, and with excessive resistance behaviors, the police were justified in not allowing her to see her family, especially her father.
Can I talk to him?
Nope, we're going in the car.
Get in.
I don't know.
Get in! Get in!
The police briefed him on the situation. His daughter had been drinking and driving recklessly, fleeing from the police, and resisting arrest, with alcoholic beverages found in her car. Once again, the suspect exhibited defiant behavior and even became violent when denied access to her father.
You want 11 code 5 PM?
You have a hobble?
You didn't tell me why you're putting me in the car.
Because you were going to jail.
Why?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Why?
Get the hobble.
Why am I going to jail?
Resisting again.
To calm her down, the police finally allowed her to speak with her father.
Are you going to calm down if you talk to your dad?
But why did I go to jail? Yes.
Before we
Please
have
let
her,
me
let
talk
her-
to my dad.
Dad's gonna come over and talk to her?
Please. Let
Just
me talk to my
because?
dad. Please.
Listen to me. I'm going to stand you up and I'm going to let you talk to your dad. You tried to hit another one of these deputies,
I won't.
and you are not talking to him.
I won't. I just want to talk to my
She's
dad.
getting bad
I
at
don't
it.
understand.
Get up.
She's got resisting with violence.
Ow.
Absolutely. You want to talk to Dad? Smell the alcohol coming off her breath.
No, I need to talk to my dad.
Okay, and he's coming
You
over here.
already. Yeah. Can I please talk to my
And here is her father's response upon seeing his daughter.
Why are they?
Copy 7275 online.
You've been drinking, and you were speeding, and
was
and
it?
now the way you've acted, you've gotten yourself in a deep hole, and they're going to take you to jail.
You're gonna have to.
So calm down.
Huh? Okay, good. She went to the floor.
There's nothing I can do.
What did I do?
Well, you've obviously, I don't know, man.
What did I
You
do?
know what you've done.
No, I don't. What did I do? Please.
You don't need to ask why. You don't need to do anything except know that you're going to jail, and we'll deal with this. Stop. Just take a deeper breath.
Why am I going to jail?
Because you were speeding, you ran stop signs.
Ultimately, she was subdued and taken to the police station. The deputies then took Bloodworth back to the Monroe County Detention Facility in Key West. The deputy did end up having Bloodworth do the field sobriety exercises. She seemed to have a hard time understanding the instructions, and even stopped to do some stretches.
Once you begin, do not stop until the exercise is completed. Stephanie, do you understand these instructions?
You need 9 steps. Count it.
9 steps, heel to toe, turn around by taking a series of small steps. Do I need to show it to you again?
No.
You sure you understand?
Stretch, though.
You need to stretch?
Well, I just been driving all day.
All right, Stephanie, you have to. We got to start doing this,
All right,
okay?
let's go.
Do you need me to explain the instructions again to you?
No.
Are you sure that you understand?
You need 9 steps back.
Well, do you need me to go over the instructions again?
No.
Okay. Can you get into the starting position, please? Do you remember the starting position? Okay, it's going to be the left foot behind, right foot in front, just like this, Stephanie.
I'm like the other
Okay.
way.
Are you ready to begin? Do you understand these instructions?
Yes.
Okay, Stephanie, you may begin.
Do I have more? Turn on.
Deputies took her inside an observation room for 20 minutes, then gave her a breathalyzer test. It took Bloodworth several tries to complete the test correctly, having to redo it over and over.
All you have to do is take a deep breath. Deep breath.
Yeah, but why?
What? I just told you.
Because you think I'm drunk.
That's not what I said. I'm requesting that you submit to one full test of your breath with person determining alcohol content. Okay? Yes or no? Would you take the test?
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. And I'll tell you when to stop blowing, okay? And begin. Blow. Hard. Nope. Until that machine starts making noise, you need to blow. You're not blowing.
I am.
Understand one thing, if you don't...
I am blowing.
You're not.
Dude, you can feel my hands.
Go. I'm giving you the opportunity. That was no good. We'll go ahead and try again.
I wasn't bad, right?
Go ahead. Deep breath. You're not blowing. You're not. Nope.
Yes, I am.
Deep, hard blow.
Oh my gosh.
Until that machine makes noise, you're not blowing.
I see.
I'm going to take that as a refusal.
No, no.
And a refusal is another charge.
Dude, feel my
Go ahead.
chest.
Go ahead.
Moving like that.
Go ahead. It's not my first day. Go ahead. The machine, you can't fool the machine. So either you
I'm pressing. I just don't know if I'm
breathe.
pressing wrong.
Push it all out of your lungs. Are you sucking in or are you blowing? See? You're not blowing.
I am.
You're not. You're not.
Do you think I know how to fool this? I've never done this in my life.
Blow into the tube.
I have.
Your facing turn red, nothing. Blow into the tube. No, blow harder.
Bloodworth eventually blew a 0.268. That's more than 3 times the legal limit. The 24-year-old was charged with resisting an officer, fleeing, reckless driving, and a DUI. She entered a no-contest plea to the charges of DUI and resisting an officer, and was sentenced to 2 years of probation. She was remorseful for her actions. It made not only her pay dearly, but also an impact for her family.
Call your dad and then we gotta go on the road, okay? Thank you, Megan. What was that? You said you don't deserve this?
My dad doesn't.
Oh, I agree. Let this be a learning experience.